All right, y'all, we're going to get straight into it. I actually forgot to record an intro, my bad. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal to prime my lids. And after that, I'm going to blend everything in to make it seamless. And then I'm going to add a little bit of translucent powder just to take away the tackiness from the eyelid and also make the eyeshadows easier to blend. So you can see this is what it looks like after I've already blended everything out. And I'm going to go ahead and set my eyelids. Next, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm using a Morphe palette. I'm using the light shadow in that palette. This is going to be my go-to look. I just changed the colors up a little bit, but this is the look that I normally reach for. So we're going to apply the lightest shade to my eyelid. I normally start with the darkest color. I don't know why this particular day I started with the lightest color. Beyond me. I think it was just one of those days. And if you see me talking in this video, I am talking on the phone to my daughter, so please excuse that. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into this next color and use that as a transition color. Goodness, I can't talk. So I'm going to apply that to both of my lids and blend it out some. Okay, so next I've added in a darker color. I forgot to show you guys that. I'm sorry about that, but I'm using this for my outer corner and just a little bit in my crease, not too far up. I'm just going to make it a little V shape on that outer corner just to add a little depth to the look. Okay, so I'm doing this to both lids, and then after this, I'm going to go in and blend it out a little bit so that way it blends seamlessly with the transition color. And I also want to blend it into that lighter color that I've already applied. And if y'all hear my chair, I'm sorry, I just realized that I'm wiggling around in my chair and this chair is loud. So, all right, I'm just going to blend for my life. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and blend that transition color a little more. It was looking a little harsh at the top of my eyebrow. If you've been here before, you know my eyebrow, the way my bone is set up, it just makes it look really, really harsh if it's not blended properly. So I went ahead and blended at that a little bit more. Next, I'm going to apply some e.l.f. Priming putty to my nose, the center of my forehead, and above my lip. That's where I have the most pores, and that's also where the only place that I'm oily. Everywhere else on my face I am dry, so I apply it there just to make everything smooth and hide all those little pores. And I'm actually changing my skincare regimen. I think I'm going to record that video, but this is my favorite foundation. It gives me a nice skin-like finish and it matches my skin perfectly. It's the Fit Me in color 230. I did show that color in there. And you can look at my neck and my ears. It matches perfectly. It doesn't match my face because my face is lighter than the rest of my body. But you can see how it matches my ears so well. So I love this. I always reach for this. I do have other foundations, but this is the one I normally reach for when I want a nice light foundation. I only use one pump of this, and I'm just gonna make sure I blend it to my ears, blend it on my neck, and blend my whole face. I did spare you that whole blending session. But yeah, just go ahead and make sure everything's blended. And also make sure you blend around your eyebrows so you don't end up with that halo effect. I'm spraying a little bit of Fix Plus. I didn't record me applying my concealer. I thought I was recording and I wasn't recording. You should have seen the way I looked when I realized that I wasn't recording. But I am applying some of the Too Faced concealer. Well, I've already applied some of the Too Faced concealer and the Pro Conceal and Bronze Goddess. I believe that's what the name of it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. I did let it dry down some. That's why I used the Fix Plus to go ahead and moisten it just a tinge. I don't want to get it too moist because I want it to give me a good amount of coverage because I do have darker under eyes. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything on out. And now I'm going to apply the same shadows I applied on my lid. I'm going to apply them under my lash line. Lord have mercy, I can't think, y'all. So now I'm applying the darker color. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with the color that I use for my transition color. I'm just making sure I'm in frame, y'all. I thought I cut that part out, but I didn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it to both under eyes. And I'm stamping it in. And if you can see, my concealer is already creasing. I am going to blend that out before I set it. Now I am applying that transition shade to blend out that other color. And I'm going to do this to both eyes. I do both of my eyes at the same time. I used to do one eye at a time, but I noticed that I get better results when I do them at the same time. Okay, next it's time for some blush. This is my first time using this color. It's like a peachy color. This is the Too Faced blush palette. This came out a good little while ago, but I absolutely love this palette. I do have other blushes, but this is my go-to palette also. I mainly use all of my go-to products in this particular video because I was just filming I was just putting on my makeup to do some filming. And now I'm applying some Too Faced bronzer. Now I noticed that I did pull it a little far down on my forehead, and if you're like me, when you see somebody do something like this, you're like, when are you gonna fix it? Fix it. It's driving me crazy. So I did go in and eventually fix that after I applied all of my bronzer to the rest of my face and just make sure I blended everything out. I'm also adding some more Fix Plus spray because I always spray my face, one, to melt everything in. Now you see me blending out my forehead, and also two, I like to have my face a little damp before I apply my highlighter. I think it looks a little bit better when you do apply oh, what happened to my clip with me applying my highlighter? It looks like the clip ran away from me. I'm sorry about that, guys. So next we're going to go ahead and apply some eyeliner. I did apply the highlighter. It looks like I did it and I cut that clip out. Sorry about that. So I'm going to apply a thin line. Now I don't apply a thicker line for my eyeshadow, my eyeliner, because my eyes are very, very hooded. So if I go up too far, it's going to close my eye off and you're not going to be able to see anything that's on my lid. So I did apply liner to both eyes. And next I'm going in to put on my lash glue. I do apply my lash glue. I've been doing this for years and it looks like it's just starting to get popular. I apply my lash glue like eyeliner. It's easier for me to do it than to put it on the eyelashes themselves. I just go ahead and put that up there, let it dry down. You see it's almost transparent, and then I apply my lashes. Alright, now time for a little mascara. I am applying mascara to blend my natural lashes into the falsies. And I'm going to do that for both eyes, of course. But then I'm also going to go ahead and add a little mascara to my bottom lashes. I have to be very careful because I don't really have any bottom lashes on the outside. So if I don't get it just right, I end up with a big glob of mascara on the outside of my lashes. So you see me applying that to my lower lashes. And sorry, the mirror is in the way, but I am really blind. Alright, so here is the look. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I forgot to record an outro too. But this is the look. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.